Hey you guys, what's up? It's Becca here. It has been way too long since I pressed record on a video. Last week was so incredibly busy and I had every intention of recording moments. And I did catch a few moments here and there, but it was all like B-reel footage, to say the least. It was all just like things where I wasn't talking or explaining. It was all just background. So I apologize for that. This video is probably going to be short, but I did want to like put a video out there. So that's what I am recording this for. I had a great week. It was so much fun. It was obviously my birthday. I had friends in town. We had our wedding shower. We had a night out and it was just so much fun and there was so much going on. And I will probably insert some photos in here just for fun with some music behind it. But I do wish that it was video and I'm kicking myself for not getting that footage. But I did want to make this video so that I can look back and remember it and have all those photos in place. So there's that. Also, I'm using the microphone today and probably in future videos. It looks obnoxious. I'm going to find a new place for it. Don't worry. But I just want to test it out. See how far it can go, whether it can go like on my pant waist instead when I'm doing talking videos like this. I don't know. Because it blocks out background noise and I fear my voice might be too far away if I do that. But yeah, so just bear with me as I'm experiencing all this new technology and also, you know, just getting used to vlogging because, sorry, it's really hot here and I'm really thirsty. This is something that's new to me. I'm not used to, like, I don't have the instinct yet to be like, let's pick up the camera and remember this moment, which is what I want to strive to do while also finding a balance of not being on my phone 24/7 more than I already am, you know? So, yeah, that being said, this video is probably going to be short. There may be clips in here where I come in and like talk about the week that I just throw onto this vlog with some pictures. But yeah. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, put on those push notifications so you don't miss a video, you know what I'm saying? With all that being said, this vlog is gonna be a little crazy, chaotic all over the place. So hopefully I can edit it enough to where you'll understand the events and which times they took place. But you're probably gonna see me, future Becca, pop up in and out here and there during this vlog. So thank you for being patient with me, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today is my birthday. The past 2 days, I have not vlogged a single thing because I have worked long days and there hasn't really been anything to vlog. So, today's my birthday. I have dinner plans. I'm working now, but I have dinner plans later today. My family's coming into town tonight. So we're having dinner at my favorite restaurant, which I will show in this vlog. It's called Pelato, and it is in Nashville. It's Italian food, and it is so yummy. So if you guys are ever in Nashville, you have to try this place. But yeah, I mean, today is just, I'm working today, and then dinner tonight. And then the next few days should be some fun vlog footage. Also, Ryan got me a couple of little things for the vlog to start using. A microphone, a light, an attachment for my tripod. So hopefully the sound quality will be better. Unfortunately, I don't have the microphone with me right now. So this is just iPhone sound. But in future vlogs, and the rest of this vlog hopefully, the sound quality will be a lot better. But I'm really excited about those. That was such a thoughtful gift. So, also, it's June 18th, and there's a breeze, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's muggy. You can see by the clouds. And it's actually supposed to storm tonight, but right now it feels wonderful. You're gonna need...
People who already know what they're doing, they shouldn't be using it. I mean, that's what I did too.
We just got home from my birthday dinner, and I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. 29 is tiring. Also, my knee has decided it hates me. Yesterday it wasn't hurting. Today on my 1 mile walk, I was limping the last half of the way because it was hurting. So that's what getting old does to you. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I can't remember if I mentioned in a previous video that I took, because honestly I haven't vlogged much today or this week because it's just been crazy busy. If I mentioned that for my birthday, Ryan got me some vlog supplies. So one of the things is the microphone. I'm trying it out. Right now it's on my shirt. You probably won't see it on my shirt in future videos. This is just where it is today, right now. Last night we had my birthday dinner at Pelato in Nashville. My parents came, my granny came, Ryan came, and it was so nice. I love Pelato. It's so delicious. If you're ever in Nashville, you have to try Pelato. Sorry, I needed to adjust that a little bit. And then this morning, I am doing a little refresh to my hair, quick refresh to my hair, and picking up my friend Morgan from the airport. Before I do that, though, I need to go up to one of the condos and do something pretty quickly. Yeah, it's rainy again. Shocker, right? We're all shocked. I'm not. It's been so rainy here. However, it's going to be sunny and hot for the shower day. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some sun, although it will be hot in the 90s with a feels like in 100 with humidity. So there's that. Anyways, I'm picking Morgan up from the airport. She gets in, her flight was delayed by 15 minutes. And she gets in around 11. And then we're going to go downtown and get some lunch and then go to the Country Music Hall of Fame. Morgan's been to Nashville once. It was right after I got engaged and we did a couple things, but it was a pretty short trip. So we're wanting to do a couple touristy things with her. Just like fun things that I would take my friends to when they come to visit. And then tonight, we are going to the Grand Ole Opry for a show, which I'm really excited about. The Grand Ole Opry is just like such a cool experience. And even though I'm a Nashville native, I'm not a Nashville native. Even though I'm a Nashville local, I really enjoy going to the Grand Ole Opry. So we'll be doing that tonight with my parents, Ryan, Morgan, and then my godparents are actually coming, and my god sister, I think. Is that what you would call your godparents' daughter? I don't know. Anyways, I'm super excited about that. Everyone getting together. We're gonna have dinner tonight first and all that. And then tomorrow, we're going to the Pancake Pantry, which, if you know my family, it is a staple for them. So a lot of people who are in town for the show are actually going to come to Pancake Pantry with us for breakfast. And then I don't really know what we're doing the rest of the day tomorrow. I know I need to go shopping for different things for the shower, food items and things like that. And then after that, my brother gets into town tomorrow night, so we've got to pick him up from the airport. And then Saturday's shower day, and we have a long day, long weekend, but I'm really excited about all the things that are happening. And hopefully the weather just cooperates. It's not cooperating today, I can tell you that. I will say last night, a big storm came through while we were eating, so it didn't affect us directly as far as like having to be outside in it, but I'd really like to be able to do everything I want to do without it raining. The rain this year has been absolutely ridiculous. Just like, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. The one good thing about the rain not stopping though, is that Nashville's so humid. So yes, it's still humid, but the temperatures have been lower. We haven't had a 100-degree weather day yet. We've had maybe one 90-degree weather day, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, I'm over the rain. I want some sunshine. I would even take a 100-degree day over a rainy day right now, I think. And that's saying a lot because I hate when it's hot. I can't function when it's hot, but yeah. I have to do a couple things at the condo today before I head to the airport. I also need to pick up a handful of things around my house before everyone comes over later. It's pretty much clean, but I cleaned it over the weekend and it's now Thursday. So obviously a few things get left behind and all of that. And we've been receiving so many like registry gifts that I've had to kind of, I don't know, make new room for things and get rid of some things and things like that. So I just got to make sure I do a quick little clean up before I head out later. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to wear either. What am I going to wear today? I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out and you guys will see it. But let me know what you think about this new microphone here. I think it's going to be great. I know the sound quality, especially on that last video, is really like... I'm new at this. I'm not good. I'm not an audio engineer or anything like that. But I do want to make sure that things kind of sound more even in future vlogs and keep up with that. And then like this stuff is just kind of like simple starter things for me to try out. And if I like them, you know, and I continue to vlog a lot, then, you know, things will get upgraded here and there. But for now, I think that this is absolutely perfect. The kids I nanny in the afternoon were trying out these microphones the other day and they were cracking me up. I may put footage of that in here. We'll see. I like got in front of the camera and let one of them do the talking for me from across the room. So I may add that in just for fun. But anyways, I'm really enjoying all the new supplies so far. I have a new little, it's not a selfie stick, although I use it as a selfie stick sometimes. My little tripod, that's the word I'm looking for, has a new attachment on it. I was using, it's actually right here. Hold on, you sneeze. Excuse me. I have hair in my mouth now. I was using this piece and doing this and putting my phone in it, and I was pinching myself so much, and I just didn't like this piece very much. So Ryan got me a MagSafe, compliable? I don't know what I'm saying, you guys. It's 8 a.m. It works on MagSafe, so all I have to do is stick it on there, my phone on there like a magnet, and it's glorious. And then I can just move it around. So, and then I also got a light, but right now I don't think I need to use that. Anyways, that's all for now. I'm yapping, and I'm a yapper, okay? I know it, and you guys now know it if you don't know me in real life. I'm a yapper. I enjoy yapping. Anyways, we will see you later. Hopefully there will be a lot more footage for this vlog. I'm sorry that there wasn't a whole lot earlier in the week. I just, like, it was all just work and not much to vlog about. So, here we are. Okay, bye.
Smile!
Reagan said, speak for yourself.
Like 3, 2, 1. Okay. It was on video. It wasn't.
I want to do a little recap video of kind of the days last week that I didn't get full footage of, but memories that I want to remember. So let's start with Wednesday, because Monday, Tuesday, I just worked all day. There was nothing really to keep track with by any means. Wednesday was my birthday, and I worked in the morning and the afternoon, and then I drove home, and my family came and picked me up. My parents and my granny were in town from Texas for the shower, but they came in early so that we could have a birthday dinner, and we ate at Pelato, which is my absolute favorite restaurant in Nashville. If you are visiting Nashville or you live in Nashville or near Nashville, make sure you go eat at Pelato. You'll thank me later. It's so good. So we just had dinner that night, and it was delicious. It was such a good time. And then Thursday rolled around, and Thursday, my best friend since kindergarten got here, and I picked her up from the airport. Her flight was delayed, which, oddly enough, the 2 times that she's come to see me recently, she's been delayed. So for my bachelorette trip at Walt Disney World, her flight was delayed, and then her flight coming here was also delayed. This one wasn't delayed as long, though. So she got here, I picked her up from the airport, and we went and had lunch at Casa Rosa, which is the Mexican restaurant inside of Miranda Lambert's bar on Broadway. And it was pretty good. I mean, we come from Texas. We grew up on Tex-Mex food, and I think this is kind of like they're trying to give that Tex-Mex vibe there, and it's good, but it wasn't something that I'd be like, oh my gosh, you have to go to Casa Rosa. But it was good. And after that, we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame and just walked around and saw a lot of the new stuff. I haven't been there in years, and Morgan has never been, so that was just a fun little thing that we did. And then Thursday afternoon, we went back to my house for a little bit. And sorry, I was getting my days mixed up there for a second. I almost said something wrong. We went back to my house for a little bit and got ready to go to the Grand Ole Opry, because if you're visiting, it's something you have to do. So me, my mom, my fiance, my parents all went to the Grand Ole Opry that night, and it was so much fun. Before the Grand Ole Opry, we had dinner at Paula Dean's kitchen, and we met up with my godparents and godsister, and they went to the Grand Ole Opry with us as well. The Grand Ole Opry lineup, we were supposed to see Tucker Wetmore and Dustin Lynch, and a couple of others were on the list, but I noticed a few days beforehand that they removed Tucker Wetmore, so I don't know where he was, what he was doing, but he was no longer in the lineup, which was fine. I mean, really, anytime you go to the Grand Ole Opry, yes, seeing someone you love is really cool and really fun, but you have a great time regardless, because it's just so full of history that it's hard not to have a good time, you know? So we saw Dustin Lynch, and then one of my personal favorites, they're there pretty much every time I think I've ever been to the Opry. They're called Riders in the Sky. They're phenomenal. The best way you guys will know them is Woody's Roundup from Toy Story 2. They are the artist who sings Woody's Roundup, and they are so much fun. I highly recommend looking them up, just watching a video of them do their thing, because it is so entertaining. They are some of my favorite people to see ever at the Opry. So we went to the Opry Thursday night, and then we came home. And Friday morning, we got up and we met up with some other family members at Pancake Pantry, which is my family's favorite restaurant to go to anytime they're in Nashville for breakfast. We have to go. So we went to Pancake Pantry, and then did a little shopping. There's a little boutique right there next to Pancake Pantry, and so we did a little shopping, got a few things, and breakfast was great. And then we came back home for a little while, and me, Morgan, and my mom had to go and run a few errands and get all the things prepared for the shower. So we went to Costco, we went to Publix, we went to the liquor store, just to prepare ourselves and get all of those things together. So we did that for a few hours. Then we came back to my house, put it all away, got back in the car, and drove back down to Broadway. And we went to the Music Row Happy Hour, which if you have SiriusXM radio, Kyla wants to talk too. If you have SiriusXM radio, the highway is like the country station that they have And they do an afternoon show called the Music Row Happy Hour. Sometimes they have live music, sometimes they don't. But it's just really fun. Usually my family goes during CMA Fest, and we didn't go to CMA Fest this year because my brother was in a wedding, and my parents went to the wedding. So we didn't go to CMA Fest this year. So we hadn't been in a while. We hadn't been since last year, and that was a good time. We ate at 5th and Broadway, the Assembly Food Hall there at 5th and Broadway, which, again, if you're ever visiting Nashville, that is a must stop in my opinion. It's basically like a giant food court, but in a good way. Like everything I've ever eaten there has always been so tasty. So we went there for dinner and then we came back home. Friday night, my parents went and picked up my brother as well. And he got into town. They came to the house for a little bit before bedtime. And then Saturday, we got up, we got ready, got all the things loaded into my car. I had to go pick up some cookies that I ordered for the shower. So we went, got the cookies, came back, got everything loaded into my car, and went and set up for the shower. And we had the shower on Saturday, which was so much fun. If you're watching this and you came to the shower, I cannot say thank you enough. We felt so much love. It was so much fun. It was so great to see everybody. We had a lot of people travel in from out of town. So we are so thankful and grateful for the family that we have and the friends that we have. And one of my closest friends actually surprised me by showing up in the first place. She was supposed to come, and then something happened and she had told me that she probably wasn't going to be able to come, and I was so understanding, and I was like, yes, of course, like I completely understand. And she showed up anyways and surprised me, which was super fun. And that was not the first surprise of the day. We'll get to that later. So we did that. I don't know if this microphone's gonna cut this out or not, but Kylo's over there sharpening his paws on his toy. So if you hear that, sorry. If you don't hear it, great. This microphone is doing its job. So the shower was great. We had lots of family and friends there, and it was just an amazing time. And like I said, I'll probably add some pictures into this video. There he goes. And then Saturday night, my friends put together an evening out, which was supposed to be, our wedding is going to be a destination wedding, and only our close family is coming. So I don't have like a real bridal party because they're not coming to the wedding, but I do have my girls that they went dress shopping with me and things like that. And so most of them were able to come to the shower and then to the night out. And we had dinner planned, and then we just went out to Broadway, just like spend some time together. And dinner was great. And we went out to Old Red, which is my favorite rooftop bar on Broadway, but it was so hot. It was so hot. So I was like, we gotta move on from here. We could have gone downstairs, but I was like ready to go to the next spot. So we went to Barstool because Barstool has this cocktail called Miss Peaches, and I love it. It's so tasty. So I wanted to go and get one of those. And while we were at Barstool, my girls surprised me with my fiance and my family. So my parents, my brother, my godparents, and Ryan all showed up at the night out, which was so special to me. A lot of people would probably be like, that's my night out without my man, whatever. But no, that's not me. I was so happy to have all of them there with me and my family with me. So that was really cool. And then we went to the Hampton Social and Nashville Underground. And as we were walking out of Nashville Underground, there were fireworks going off at Nissan Stadium, which was so cool. I love fireworks. I have a Disney firework tattoo on my arm. And so walking out of there and seeing the fireworks was very special. There's pictures of me going like it looks like I'm saying, for me, So that was super fun. And then we went home after that. And yeah. The rest of the weekend, Sunday morning, came really early. You know what? I forgot. We went back to Old Red after Nashville Underground. We went back to Old Red. Then we came home. By that time, it had cooled off a little bit. And so I love Old Red, and I can't get enough of Old Red. So we all went to Old Red together. And then we came home. And it was late. I don't stay up late. I'm in bed by 10:30 every night, even on the weekends usually, and we didn't get home till, I think, 2 a.m., something like that. So we were out late, especially after a long day. And then the next morning, my parents and Morgan left. They drove home, and Granny and my brother, they all left on Sunday morning. And Ryan and I stayed in bed until about 2 p.m. Not asleep until 2 p.m. We were just resting from all of the fun that the weekend held. So, yeah. All in all, it was a really great week. I mean, excuse me. Like I said, it was so nice to have all of my family and friends around. We felt so loved. And I'm so grateful. So the next step is the wedding. The wedding's in August. So there's only a handful of things left that I have to do to prepare for that, but it's coming up and I can't believe it. So it'll be here before we know it. I'm filming this on the Wednesday after all of this happened. And the beginning of this week was just work. I mean, working and come home, do dinner, all of those things. So, yeah. And this week, there's not a whole lot going on. So the upcoming vlog will probably be fairly short as well. But I do want to keep continuing to post content. We do have some exciting things coming up, though. I wasn't going to discuss this beforehand because it was supposed to be a surprise, but Ryan and I are going to Disneyland in July, and I am so excited. I love Disneyland. I am a Disneyland girly. I know if you're watching this and you know me, you're like, but Disney World, you go to Disney World all the time. I love Disneyland. And don't get me wrong, I love Walt Disney World as well. But Disneyland, there's just so much history there, and I just love Disneyland so much. And Cars Land is one of my favorite things that Disney has ever done. So super excited to do that. It was supposed to be a surprise for my dad because he has a big birthday coming up this year. And it's in September, and we were supposed to go during one of his work trips. But some things got moved around with his work trip, and he wasn't going to be in LA at that time anymore, and we had already had everything booked, basically. So I told him, I had to tell him, because I still wanted to make it all work. And so he knows now. So I could talk about it. So that'll be fun, though. Like, I can create some vlogs about packing, things that I like to pack, all of that. And then we'll have a Disney vlog. I'm so excited. Our first Disney vlog together. It's going to be Disneyland, which is so exciting. So, yeah. I would love to do like a Q&A if anyone's interested to do a Q&A about the wedding shower, things preparing to the wedding shower. I know that our situation isn't like necessarily a normal thing to do because a lot of people have bridal showers or, a reception at their wedding, which we're just not doing. This was for both of us so that we could get both of our families and friends together and celebrate us because we knew that our wedding was going to be small and we wanted to still have that opportunity. So if anyone has any questions about that, drop a comment below or find me on Instagram at andI'mBecca, B-E-K-A-H. I said that really fast. B-E-K-A-H, in case you missed it. Send me a message, whatever. I would love to chit chat more about that and the planning process and why we did that, etc. if that's something that you guys are interested in. So, yeah, with that being said, I think this is where I'm going to close the vlog this week. Like I said, it's going to be pretty short. There's not going to be too much in this one, but I did want to upload something and talk about it and make sure that I had this to remember. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. And if you're still watching this, comment down below your favorite thing to do at Disneyland, or if you've never been, something that you wish you could do on your first visit to Disneyland. Okay, thanks guys. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Bye.